I just had a great discussion with my brother and my brother Matthew, my brother from another mother, and he was like, "What you could do is start your conversation with imagine if, instead of talking about it like what whoever you're talking to, most of them have never even heard or even thought about what you're talking about. So the way you speak about it in your mind, because I do know, he's like, you already know, and you're telling them that it's true and this and that. But I always tell people, do your own research. But he's right. No, I shouldn't just tell people blah 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 blah. I should tell them imagine if. He's right. And then another thing, I'm watching uh, Christian and Conspiracy Talk with the producer of the Firmamental podcast, Claudiu Sherry, episode 213, Josh Monday. And when I'm looking at the word conspiracy, so we all know the word conspiracy was added to the English language after the assassination of, rest in peace, President JFK. And if you've seen the whole Zapruder film, then there's no conspiracy, but it is a conspiracy. That's why they added it to the English language, and they're messing with everybody's mind. So basically, if you disagreed with the narrative of the assassination, they labeled you a conspiracy theorist. But if you look at the word conspiracy, it's broken down in two words: conspiracy. So conspiracy. So their piracy is to steal from you and then charge you to get it back. That's piracy. Like stealing from you and then they set a bounty, you know what I mean? That's called piracy. Stealing someone's property and then requiring them to pay for it to retrieve it. And then most of the time you don't even get it back. They just kill you when they convince you to come pay them. So conspiracy, conspiracy. So if you look at the assassination of President JFK, rest in peace, that was a conspiracy because there was a lot of shooters. And then the deleted footage shows where his caravan stopped. There's no reason that a presidential caravan shouldn't be armored bullet protection. He was the first president to drive in a convertible caravan, first of all. Second of all, the Zapruder film, what it shows is when the caravan came to a complete stop because he wasn't dead yet. And supposedly there was a man in the sewer drain that was supposed to finish him off. Third of all, excuse me. What the hell is his name? Bush's dad, Bush Sr., was young dude sitting there on the steps across the grass on that building where the library was, standing next to the stairs watching it happen. And then they promoted him to the director of the CIA. So you got Mossad, Israeli intel, Mossad basically. Maybe this is probably, I don't even know if Mossad existed then, but Israeli intel controlling our intel because JFK was trying to expose secret societies and yada yada. So they all conspired, conspiracy. A bunch of con men stole and charged you for it. They stole your freedom and now they're charging you with it, claiming democracy. And then first of all, they don't even know what democracy is. We're not a democracy, constitutional republic, but a democracy. They say he's a threat to democracy. because they're creating new policies and going off of legal procedures, and they're paid off by foreign entities to basically what happens is, all right, some foreign interest wants to build some company or provide some service or do something on our land. That's basically what's been happening for many years. That's why our government is so corrupt. They hire lobbyists to come talk to the politicians that are in charge of the district where they want to build or renovate or supply or change something. And they talk to the representative in charge and they tell them, hey, listen, blah, blah, blah. Long time ago, if you've ever watched Howard Hughes, what's that movie called? The Aviator. One of my favorite movies. I actually watched it 3 times in a row the first time I watched it, but that's a great movie. Just like they showed in that movie. They'll get you women, food, alcohol, whatever you like, and then they come through and they'll be like, hey, we're going to give you this amount of money for you to sneak this little legislature into some bill that we want you to have the people. Actually, if the people actually knew what they were voting on, then none of this would happen. So somehow there's a mass confusion going on. Alright? This is what's going on. It's been going on. You have foreign interest groups interested on our land to pay off the representative in charge of the district to provide either a service, a new product, a new facility, something. And then that's why all these representatives who only make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year are worth hundreds of millions of dollars in less than 8 years. In 10 years, they're worth close to 200, or no, not in 8 years, they're worth over $100 million. Then you see the ones that are been around for 40, 50 years, how much they're worth. So remember that, alright? That's what's really going on. And then the definition of treason. You guys need the real original definition of treason. Okay? Because everyone's committing treason, violating our Constitution, not upholding the oath that they swore to the Constitution and to defend it and we the people and our property. So I hope you learn. I hope you understand. And I hope you make this country great again, like, easily. You know what I mean? It's so easy. It's like, oh, wow, if everybody knows the truth, like, you know what I mean? Everybody's lost in a haze and don't know what to believe, confused by scientism. Anyway, have a blessed day. Happy Sunday. Have a blessed week. Peace be with you.